Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Entrepreneur Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So I am here to do Bad Monday. Yes, I am. It's a rando read, okay? I have a feeling it's kind of spiritual rando, okay? But I don't know. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign nor situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posting. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way. I'll hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarotland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, ta. All right, y'all. Hope y'all doing well. So I got this. I got a message for somebody that's been like worshiping something else. This could be somebody connected to you, convent, but this is somebody that definitely worships something else. Okay, it's not God. This person could say that they worship God, but the way that they live, they definitely worship something else. Their life could be male-centered, so they worship the man, the dick, okay, the drugs, the fame, the glitz, they definitely worship something else. I didn't say that they don't believe in God. I said they don't worship God. Okay, it's a big difference. Okay, so whoever this is, and this person is like consulting whatever this is for help. This person is going through something right now, convent, whoever this is I'm picking up on, something's going on with this person. They could be sick, they could be blocked from something, money could be fucked up, health, I don't know what's going on. Okay, but instead of going to God or even about that, they're going back to whatever it is they worship. They still haven't picked up on something. So God told me to send whoever this is a message, and for you to relay this message to, or you to know this message or relay this message to whoever you feel like this resonates with. But he says, you're not going to get out of that bed you're in. You're as good as dead already. Is what it said. And then he pointed me to the verse. He said, if y'all really want to know, go to 2 Kings chapter 1 verse 1 through 4, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That's somebody in your life. Okay, they still haven't changed their ways. They still go back the other way, even though life is getting worse. They keep going south. So somebody praying to like some deity or something, like, or their ancestors, or putting something on the altar for their ancestors. Somebody good is dead already, G. Somebody's supposed to go to God. Okay, God. Okay? Not an angel, not an ancestor, not a whatever the fuck somebody going to. And whoever this is, because I know what people do different things, but whoever this is like weak. This person has been weakened, or something's been blocked, or they can't move. There's something going on with this person right now, and they're like looking for help. Whoever this is, they're as good as dead already. Whoever that's for, okay? Anyway, let's get started. Like I said, you can go check that in the scripture, G. Okay? Anyway, let's get started, convent. Let's see what's up. It's a random read. That's just the intuitive message that I got before we started. So, give me some messages for the convent here. What's going on? What do they need to know? Rando read. Not too rando, just rando enough, okay? Because y'all be getting, you know. This is split. So somebody could be splitting up. This is two different sides. That's also getting between somebody's legs, okay? I got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy out here. But I feel like y'all about to be split from somebody's. I feel like some of y'all are connected to somebody that's got some karma tied to them. Whether it be a place, a person, or a thing, you're about to be split from that shit. Or you already did, and maybe that's why whatever this is in that bed. Because that's what he said. You're not going to get out of that bed you're in. Makes me feel like somebody made that bed, you know, and tried to get you to lie down with them in this bed. Or maybe you did lie down with them in this bed. It's like helping somebody that you think really won't help, and they don't. They just want to drain you completely and shit, you know, and you pick up on it and you separate. Yeah, now somebody has no energy to pull from, or nobody to use, abuse, lie to, steal from, and all this other shit. And so now they're out there looking for another person to use and abuse and all that shit. They can't find one. Yeah, they're as good as dead already. It's like somebody who never worked and just laid up on people. oh, I just move in with so-and-so, move, you know, get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend, back to back to back. Like, I'll never be homeless. Like, using people. And all of a sudden, they done used up everybody and nobody wants to deal with them and shit. It's like, and they try to turn to, I don't know where they try to go, get some new meat or something like that. But all that shit been shut off. Somebody just gonna be homeless now. You know, it's like this type of energy. Damn. Okay. Some man could be splitting from some woman because having sex with this woman brings him karma. Heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or this woman, okay? Or she got her legs open to everybody, or he get between everybody's legs. Somebody was connected to a whore out here. And that's why they were getting karma. Supporting a Jezebel, basically. Yeah. Give me another one. Yeah, way too many. Somebody's spirit is split as well. So I don't know what that means. But their spirit is split. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe that means something to somebody. Damn it, Bobby. What is this? Yeah, I'll see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely, is what this is. And this is somebody's ex. It fell on the floor, I'm gonna put it back. But somebody's splitting up. Somebody may have reconciled with somebody and then broke up with them again, you know? Or somebody just goes back to an ex just to have sex with them or some shit like that. So somebody like keeps getting left by people. And now somebody looks for somebody else to go sleep with, whether it's new or somebody else. I just want somebody under me, and they can't find somebody. And that's why they said, you're not gonna get out of this bed that you're in. You're as good as dead already. Like, you depend on sex. You have a lust demon on you. Like, you know what I mean? You need to work on that, is what God is telling somebody. Somebody just go get another man, another woman, another this, another that, some shit like that. Somebody is like falling down a hole. Like, they're getting worse and worse. Somebody's supposed to abandon something or leave something alone completely. It could be your ass, Convent. Somebody's supposed to leave you alone completely. Like, that don't mean watch them in secret. That don't mean make a new profile. That don't mean drive by that house. That mean leave them alone completely. Somebody hard-headed out here, for sure. For sure. This motherfucker may end up at the crossroad. He said you was good as dead already, and Bone Thugs came out. Maybe this is somebody that was trying to attach to you, and that's how the shit finally gets split up, or the spirit gets split. Okay, because somebody else's spirit leave their body. Like, permanently, though. Give me another one here. This is it's Angel Dust Holmes. That's what this card is. That could be angels, like, you know what I mean? Like, here making shit happen. Or that could be somebody into some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like magic and shit like that, okay? Something about lust magic. So I don't know who doing that shit, but somebody gonna have to lay in that bed that they're in, okay? That's probably a person I just picked up on that just gotta be under somebody, or just gotta be between somebody's legs or some shit like that. Like, they don't even know these people, but it's something else driving them. I don't know how these people are connected to you, Convent. You could do something in the public eye where you have no control over the people that watch you, you know what I mean? Or, you know, whatever it is you do. You could work in customer service, retail, you know, and y'all just the type of people that are tapped in. It's so many demons, G. It's so many demons, because they say it's not the flesh. So let's just say you work at, I don't know, Target or some shit like that, and you like real tapped in. You one of these spiritual folk, right? You one of us, right? And you don't see people in Target. You see demons in Target. You know what I mean? And little children, men, women. That's like what this shit is. Like, you're seeing through, like, you're seeing demons on people. I don't know. That's what they're saying. And that could be what's splitting you from people. Like, your spirit from theirs. You're the light, they're the dark. For some of y'all, okay? I got Aquarius out here, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Either you're the light or the dark. I don't know. Okay? Damn sure something about some lust demon out here. This is when the men wanted to sleep with the angel. This Sodom and Gomorrah. This when they were banging on Lot's door. Like, yeah, let us sleep with the angel or the men that came over to visit you last night. He was like, you can have one of my virgin daughters. Like, she real nice and plump for y'all. They like, nah, fuck that. We want the menses and shit. This type of shit. Something about Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? So, that would be just Lot and his people getting out. And not Sarah. Okay? Wow. Somebody's about to split from spirituality or tarot. This could be from watching it, but it feels like someone who does it. Someone who does tarot or something, or you're going to just notice the spiritual community got more vacancies, G. That's what it says. People are splitting from spirituality, the business side of it at least. Give me another. It don't always pay like it way. It don't. And it be a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, you know? So you got to be built for this shit. Give me another one. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah, somebody wants to know how to heal something. Convent, or fix something, or do something from you. They want to learn this from you. Whoever this person is, I guess you ain't gave it to them. Whatever it is, this person hasn't received it, or they need more. You know what I mean? They got some, but then this sounds like a dope head, G. Okay? They got some, but it wasn't enough. They need more. It could be your energy, G. It's something about you. That's what it feels like. This person has done a lot of shit to try to get themselves attached to you. For y'all, it looked like they masturbate, or they did spiritual work, talk to practitioners is what this is. Somebody then like projected some shit. Because this is Angel Dust, Holmes. This also Hector from Friday. Okay? So I don't know what this person's smoking. As far as this person could smoke something to like get on some type of like 5D level or some higher realm of consciousness or some shit like that. Whoever this is weird. This Sodom and Gomorrah shit though. And when they finally got to where they was going, Lot and them, you know, and God allowed them to turn around, it wasn't nothing but smoldering shit. Okay? Meaning the whole shit got burnt the fuck down. It's something about a bunch of people in the spirit of lust. This is my getting between your legs card. This is the angel coming to warn them. Hey, if you want to say you peoples and shit, like, you better like leave like motherfucker like first thing in the morning. And the reason why they left so fast is because the men start beating on the door. They wasn't even supposed to leave that quick. It wasn't until like that mob came in front of Lot's house and the angel was like, hey, get your shit, get your daughters and them, or whoever the fuck want to go and want to roll out, because we leaving now. Like right now. That's what this shit is. Lot wasn't even prepared. Something happening to somebody. Some whole something is about to be burned the fuck down, G. Okay? Hell yeah. Temperance card. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of angel energy. Look, divine intervention. I don't know what somebody involved in. This could be a illness. This could be like the new HIV AIDS type shit. You know? Where it just infects just a bunch of people and shit at the same damn time. And it's like, it's just brings everybody down. Okay? Yeah. And people looking for holistic shit and medicine and pills and all these things to like fix something. And that's not what's gonna work. Okay? I mean, it can subdue, but that's not what's gonna work. That's why they said you're as good as dead already. But these are people that worship other things though. Keep that in mind. I'm not talking about everybody that got sick, fucked up, you know, got got dealt a bad hand of cards or none of that shit. This is somebody who worships something else. Like they worship the money god. So they do anything for money, you know? That's like what this is. And now they're looking to money to get them out of something. And money can't help them get out of this. That's why it says, you're not going to get out of this bed you're in. You're as good as dead already. So lay there. You know what I mean? You know? So... And he had promised, who was that? Moses? Somebody. Moses was like, if you find 40 or 50 good men in Sodom and Gomorrah, will you promise me that you won't burn it down? And God was like, if I find 50 righteous men in Sodom and Gomorrah, then I won't burn it down. Moses was like, okay, what about if you find 40? God was like, all right, if I find 40 up in there, then you know what I mean? Then I won't burn it down. Moses was like, I hate to be a nuisance, my G, but what about if you find 30 righteous men in Sodom and Gomorrah? Will you not burn it? And it went on and on. 20, you know what I mean? When he finally got to 10, he was like, what about 10, God? I hate to get on your nerves and stuff, but what if you find 10 righteous men in Sodom and Gomorrah? Will you not burn it down? God was like, yeah, if I find 10 righteous men in Sodom and Gomorrah, I won't burn it down. So fast forward to Lot, right? When the angels came to his house and shit, it says the whole townsmen and their kids came to Lot's house to come sleep with the angels and shit. It was 0 motherfucking men. Wasn't even 10. You know what I mean? It wasn't even 10. The whole townsmen, and they brought their sons and their kids and shit up to Lot's house to molest and rape this angel. That's what this is. God didn't even find one. I'm telling you, read that shit. He had mercy. Like, damn, I even like shrunk it down to 10. If it get down to 5, it don't make no sense. That is the 5. Remember we saw them 5 running out? He like, that's a lot in his people. Them the only 5 that I found. Okay, but the rest of that shit getting destroyed. Something is about to come tumbling. I promise you it is, G. I promise you it is. Oh, wow. Yeah. They said let them eat cake. Yeah, let them enjoy. So basically, that's why I was telling y'all before. I'm like, we're not supposed to even be saying nothing engaging with nothing. Let them eat cake, drink wine, champagne, enjoy. It's almost like that's what they lived for. So they'll go out like that. You know what I mean? Or that's, you know what I mean, their last hoorah, you know, is whatever this is. It's like people celebrating that they did something to you, or that they were, I don't know, defiled you in some type of way. Yeah, in some type of way. Lied to you, undercut, took some money from you and you didn't know. It's like shaving off a bunch of your check and telling you it's for fees and all this other shit, but it's being, you know, it's like this type of shit, and people thinking that shit's cool. They're supposed to, I told y'all, well, maybe I didn't, and let me leave that alone. Put some on this, getting between people's legs. Yeah, so it's just in the book, for real. I ain't gonna say nothing, but yes. That's why I gave you a verse to coincide with what he told me. Aries energy out here. There's a man that is about to split from doing tarot readings. This could be an Aries man, Leo, Sagittarius. So I don't know what that has to do with anything. We are talking about the Bible, so Sodom and Gomorrah, you can go read that for yourself. Yes. I don't know. This feel like test results, honestly. Who would read between somebody's legs? That's why I'm like, that sounds like some test results. Okay? It's a Leo, Aries, heavy Aries, Sagittarius, or somebody with like some title or something, some woman that wishes they could go to the doctor. So this, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody like well known and they scared if they go to the doctor and shit. You know what I mean? It'll get out. But at least you go. Shit. This 2025, all type of shit floating around in the air. So shit, at least you going. We looking at you crazy for not going. Okay? For whoever that's for. Or some man. It could be a man as well. But somebody's like reading some results, or somebody's reading someone's file. I don't know. Something like that. Something about spell books. Yeah, I feel like somebody out here was like looking. Yeah, that's what he said. They worshiping something else. They looking in spell books and shit, trying to do love spells for people to come to them, or masturbating to them, or sending all type of spirits and shit. This is what people doing to y'all. Okay? Trying to block your money secretly and all this other shit. They going in the spell books. Now there's so basically something done backfired on somebody, Convent. Something done backfired on somebody, and somebody running the spell books again to see how to get out of some shit. They still ain't went to God, G. Still. Okay? That's why he's saying they as good as dead already. They still, it's not clocking to them. You know what I mean? So basically somebody could think you've been doing something, or you made something happen to them, but it's not. It's God trying to get somebody's attention. And somebody is looking at it as glass half empty and taking it as a bad thing. You know, sometimes God will fuck you up, wake your ass up. For real. You'll be all fucked up. Like, how did I end up here? And he's like, finally, you've come to me. You've opened you dumb ass eyes. Yeah, not this person. This ass eyes. Yeah, what are you looking at? Ass eyes. Yeah, somebody of them could be Damon. Or they're a pain in the neck. Or someone's first or last name could be Pain. I don't know. Okay? But that's who this is. And somebody still went to the same shit. Like, you know, some people turn to God though, because this is split. So this is like some people got into that book, you know what I mean, and just read it with a different type, like with your mind. Not with what the mind the preacher gave you, what your mom and them told you, like you reading it with your mind, okay? And the way you're interpreting it is the way that God wants you to interpret it. He'll correct you if you're wrong, trust me, okay? It'll bother you if you don't understand something. It'll be like, you know, I don't get it, like, you know? He'll explain it to you. Just give it some time. So I do feel like it's split people here. Some went to spell book, some went to the good book, you know? That's what this is. Some of y'all got angels on your side. Some of y'all got magical dust returning to you motherfuckers. Some of y'all excelled on some like intellectual, spiritual shit, some supernatural shit, okay? Becoming like a master at your craft. Others are secretly watching to see if spell work hits somebody and all this. It's like people got their priorities all fucked up. So basically, we're at the point where people can do whatever they want to do to you, Convent. Real shit. Like, they're as good as dead already. Their career is dead. Their name is dead. That relationship is dead. Literally, their body is dead. You know, it's like they're grave diggers, they said. Yeah, they turned into grave diggers. They just don't know. It's like every time they come for you or try to fuck up something or ruin the world in some type of way, they're like digging their own grave. Is what they're showing me, but it doesn't look like that to them. It looks like they're succeeding. They are digging a hole, yeah, for themselves. That's what this is. Somebody out here gonna stop trying to be in that put too. This somebody who's gonna split from the whole shit. Yeah, somebody want to split for they don't want to play witchy poo war no more. You know what I mean? None of that shit. Whoever this is that was playing and got into some shit, they came against a real prophet. This is like a magician coming up against a prophet, G. Like, what is that gonna do? What is a magician gonna do to a prophet, G? Magician is an illusion. That's not even real. Prophets are sent from God, G, that speak real shit or do real shit. These are like two totally different ball games. Yeah, split. Somebody out here is trying to like compete with you, or they were. I feel like somebody was trying to compete with you, but like on some real shit, G. This like somebody trying to be a better mother or father to your kids. This like this type of shit. You know, and they like are buying the kids everything when they come over. Because let's just say this person, this mother or this woman or this man that's trying to be a better parent to your kid than you is your baby daddy or baby mama's new spouse. So your kid goes over, you know what I mean? They spend time with their dad or their mom, and their dad or mom has a new girlfriend or boyfriend. And they want the kid to like them. And so you don't let your kid eat junk food and drink soda and shit. This bitch do. You know what I mean? It's not that she feels like kids should grow up on junk food and soda, but she feels like it don't make the kid like me. So now the kid want to be over there all the time. And you like, what the fuck? This type of shit that's going on. Bitch is about to get fucked up. Okay? That same shit gonna end up turning on her. I don't know how. Okay? She made that bed. So now she'll have to lie in it. I don't know how. I don't know what happens. Maybe her and the dude break up. Somebody gets some test results and she been cheating on this man while feeding your baby Pepsis and Cheetos on motherfucking night. Like something gonna happen to somebody. And it's like, yeah, you was pretending to be a good mom, but you damn sure wasn't a good girlfriend. You know what I mean? It's like your baby daddy and his spouse break up over some whole other shit, but it really boiled down to her competing with you, trying to keep your baby unhealthy and shit. You know what I mean? Kids love Cheetos and soda. So it's like, you know, you look like the bad parent, you know, compared to whoever the fuck this is. This type of shit going on, okay? Somebody gonna fuck around and find out. Like, you don't play about that shit. So this that magician shit, like I was saying. And this that prophet shit. You already know what she doing and he's doing and all this shit. Like, oh, you one of them type of hoes. I got you. Mm-hmm. This like her kids end up getting real sick. Her own biological kids. While she feeding your kid Pepsis and Cheetos, something happened to her kid and shit. That's like what this is. And who can she go to? She can't come and ask you for no help. Like, bitch, you trying to kill mine, bitch, with all the sodium and sugar you keep giving them. Yeah, so she can't come ask you for help. Like I said, somebody is going to be forced to lay in some bed. You know what I mean? Like, you figure it out since you such a good mom and a good bitch. You figure it out. Yeah, I'm telling you. Put some on this, it's angel dust, Holmes. Is this good angel dust or is this bad angel dust? Well, it's all bad if we talk about angel dust, but you know what I mean. Somebody could be Latino or Latina. Somebody could be Irish out here or Scottish or Jewish. or something about from the mountains or something like that. Put some on the it's angel dust, Holmes. You clean, yeah, this ain't good angel dust. You clean your dirty clothes in it. I have Aries out here, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. Okay? This dirty. I knew it. So this damn show between somebody's legs. Somebody out here, I'm telling you, somebody, and I hate getting into this shit but I feel like it's getting that intense. I feel like it's getting so intense with you and other people that, like, people are, like I said, are going to extreme measures to, like, affect you. So I feel like they really are going to, like, witchy poo people, especially for people like y'all that are in the spiritual community. I'm sure these people know that you're spiritual, which piqued their curiosity about spirituality as well, and that's what got them hooked into the witchy poo and tarot. Because I'm like, where all these motherfuckers get all this money from to start getting spells and all this other shit? I feel like you piqued their curiosity. These people just fell into the hole of this shit, because that's what this is. Something about some tarot readers being split, but there's a difference between readers and intuitives. So if you're a tarot reader out here, or I'll put it to you this way: if you're an intuitive, a seer, okay, there's others that just read. They just read the cards. They're the ones doing this shit, okay, wishing bad, projected shit on you. So you may want to protect your spiritual house, clean your spiritual house as well, okay. That's also airing out people's dirty laundry. That's also karma going back to somebody with this 10 here. Okay? Somebody wishing karma on somebody or some shit. Or I feel like it's returning though. Some of y'all done figured out how to separate yourself from something, whatever this is. It could be something spiritual. It could be something like some contract. Yeah, somebody contracted something. But so it could be some contract, okay? Where it's like you found a loophole, or you found a way to get out of a lease, a relationship real quick, away from some people. It's something like that, okay? Something goes back to whatever it is. It either goes back to whatever it is you're leaving, or it stays there. So let's say some of y'all live with somebody and you like, man, I can't stay here. The energy all bad as fuck. It's fucking my shit up. I'm feeling sick around here and all this other shit. You figure out a way to move. It's not even like that energy has to go back. That energy stays there in that apartment with whoever the fuck it belongs to, is basically what they're telling me. Yeah, y'all have removed yourself from something. And since you removed yourself from something, whatever this is you removed yourself from is looking for some new type of manipulation tactic, or looking for somebody to help them that doesn't even know the situation, but somebody dumb enough and gullible enough to believe, whatever this person told them. They're at the bottom. This motherfucker's scraping the bottom of the ice cream cart now. There's nothing left in that shit. But somebody's still gonna they trying, okay? Something backfiring on somebody so fucking bad out here, okay? Look at these, told you they wanted to do something dirty with them angels. You clean your dirty clothes in it. Yeah. They came to do something dirty with them. Or had dirty thoughts. So a lot of y'all could be, like I said, prophets, healers. Some of y'all came to bring justice. Some of y'all can cast out demons. Some of y'all here to free people, heal people in whatever type of way. Some of y'all are here to be leaders or to build things and all this shit, right? Y'all would be considered the angels that are in Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah meaning the world, because it's all types of crazy. It's all types of shit going on. Yeah, this is like people trying to infect your purpose, infect your spirit, or defile it, like they said, sodomize it, they said, sexually assault and abuse it. Yeah, these people here, oh my goodness, G. It doesn't say in the Bible when they destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah that the men ever got touched or anything. If anything, they helped save some people and they got the fuck out of Dodge. Shit, I ain't about to stay here, says the angel. Why would they? They came on a mission. They came as two men, mind your business. In the Bible, it says two angels came, but I feel like it's just because people were able to recognize what they were. To other people, they look like regular men. To other people, like Lot, you know what I mean? He recognized they were angels, because at first he asked them. He saw them on the street. And he was like, what y'all doing around here? Y'all don't look familiar or whatever. He was like, y'all can come to my house and come sleep and eat dinner. They were like, no, thank you. They said, we'll sleep on the street, my G. Like, they didn't even want to go in there at first. Like, I don't want to sleep up in there and shit. But Lot convinced them, like, no, my house is good. Whoop, 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 whoop. Y'all can come. And so he finally convinced the two men / angels, right, to come back to his house. And that's how all this shit started. So when they walked through the town, the other people saw the men walking with Lot, and they must have assumed it was a freak off in that motherfucker is what it is. And they like, how Lot gonna have a freak off and not invite us type shit? That's like what this is. Somebody could invite a bunch of people to come ridicule you, talk shit about you, or think about you in some type of negative, I don't know. Whatever it is, it feels nasty, like an abomination. Whatever this energy is, I'm picking up on. So somebody could have been saying some real cruel shit about you, or doing some real cruel shit. It's like spitting and pissing and shit in your food type shit, you know? And feeding it to you, and you just don't even know. Like, I'm talking about cruel shit like that. People are on this type of time right now, okay? And that's why something has to stop. Yeah, I feel like you're being delivered or split from something. You're no longer a Sodom and Gomorrah, if that makes any sense. And I'm not necessarily talking about in a sexual sense, but whatever this is, this could be part of a family and shit. None of them believe in God, and they out there robbing and stealing from people and shit. Yeah, you about to be split from that family. You ain't like them, G. Or whatever this is. Somebody could be from the hood, or I don't know. Okay, somebody out here reading I don't even know they still made like naked, like magazines, like porn mags. That's what this is. This like a magazine with like porn in it. So watch your little kids out here. Okay, I don't know where they getting that shit from. This must be old. This must be in Pawpaw and them shit. Cause I'm like, I ain't seen a nudie magazine in a long ass. Were they still making magazines? But shit, I don't know. But some of our little kids out here got access to something sexual. Okay, but it said that the men brought their kids too. In the Sodom and Gomorrah, it said they brought their children. So shit, they already knew what was up. Yeah, these type of people. Kids shouldn't be introduced to this type of shit. Okay, is what they're telling me. That's what God is telling me. Okay, and mind you, this is a specific town. It was a whole bunch of towns doing fucked up shit. So I don't know. Maybe God just going down the list of certain things. Okay, you know what I mean? Like as far as when shit getting out of hand, like somebody doing too much witchy poo, somebody cheating too much, somebody doing, you know, somebody's overdoing something, and that's what is alerting this. That's why them angels came to come warn Lot. He said, this shit about to be destroyed, my G. You better get your peoples up out of here. Yes. So you and your peoples leave Convent, right? Y'all leave this town and it blow up. This like people trying to, I don't know what they was worshiping in that town. Okay? But as the town is burning and all of this, they're making me feel like they were calling on something else to save them. And that's not even the one that destroyed them. You know, like they were calling on some deity to save them. And God is the one that destroyed them. The deity couldn't even save them, G. You know, it's like they still didn't even get it in the fucking end. Like at their destruction, they still didn't get it. Yeah, somebody is, I don't know. Put some on this hermit. You're gonna be watching this happen from afar. So this like from your couch. Back then in the day, they watched it from the hills. Once they got far enough, they turned around like, damn, there is no more Sodom and Gomorrah. Like that shit is gone, G. Like them fires we had when I rolled down PCH, and I'm like, damn, that shit is gone. That shit been there my whole life. Like some of them houses and shit, you know? And I'm like, damn, that shit is crazy. All that shit burned down. But I wasn't around. It's like looking at the aftermath of some shit. Yeah, y'all are going to be doing that from the comforts of your home or somewhere safe, wherever you are. You'll be watching the aftermath of this shit. Something's returning to someone for sure, G. Whoever hired somebody to do some spiritual work on you, the spiritualist left, or they about to leave. I don't know what comes up on them. Some angel could visit their ass and tell them, hey, if you don't get away from this divine feminine, this divine masculine, or get out of this shit, your whole shit gonna be burnt up. You know what I mean? And some of these people are Lot as well. Some of the people that somebody hired to attack you have become Lot. Meaning like their ancestors, their spiritual team came to come warn them. Hey, God about to destroy all this shit. Whoever hired you to go attack them divine people, them children of Israel and shit. Yeah, God about to destroy all your shit. So if you want to survive, get your mama and them the fuck up out of here and you stay out of this divine business. And somebody like, no problem. Look, they like, gotta go. Look, time to go. They packed up their piano and everything. Okay? Somebody out here got a mess. Somebody that was on your enemy side or somebody that's been trying to attack you, they got a message and shit. That they can be saved. That's crazy. The person that was hired to attack you got a message that they can be saved. The person that hired this person or manipulated this person or got this person to join their team, that's the one that cannot. So the boss can't escape, but the workers can. Yes, that's crazy, but that's how God works. It makes sense to me. Somebody didn't know what they were getting into. The person that put them up to this definitely did. You know, so they sacrificed this person. That's why God is going to save somebody. Going to save the person that attacked you, that did the work, that did the dirty work. He's saving that person. And I know a lot of y'all will be like, fuck them too, first off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim, right? I feel you. But it's God's choice, you know? And it kind of makes sense to me. You know, he checked the heart, you know? Something like that. But somebody out here in trouble, big trouble. Put some on this hermit here. You use it when it rains. Umbrella. Covered. Somebody's hiding out here. Virgo is definitely hiding. Got Virgo twice. Okay? Or one is feeling very emotional right now. Or when it rains, it pours. Okay? It could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo energy. Some of y'all are going to wish it would rain or ask God to make it rain, and it's going to. Or you going to ask God for, like, I don't know what you ask him, but it has something to do with an element. Like, you know, like, can the sun just come out while I'm on my lunch? Like, this, like, it's been a overcast day all day, and your lunch is at 12, and you're like, man, I really want to sit outside. God, there's no sun. Like, can I just get an hour? And literally the sun shines for an hour, my G. And then it just start pouring when you get back inside. You be like, what the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like he answering y'all like that. Because I feel like what y'all want is like pure, like harmony, balance. That's what you want in your homes, in the world, in your relationships, with your family, like everything. Like you don't want nothing off. You know what I mean? So it's just like what you ask for. Yeah, you like Solomon. The things that you ask for, I feel like number one, you're going to be blessed with more. But I feel like you're going to realize that he answers you so quick. Like, you know what I mean? He moved the clouds out of the way so you can have a sunny lunch, my G. That's what this says, okay? Some of y'all know exactly that is him talking to you, or that is him responding. You know, that's why I said as soon as you get back in the office, it just start pouring down rain, and you like, that's crazy. Or it's been raining all day, and you like, man, I just want to go out, you know what I mean, get some fresh air and sit, like, get some sun or something. And God like, yeah, I'll give you that for about an hour. When your lunch over, I'm about to make it storm. Yeah, I told you he getting you out of something. Told you. Separated from the storm. The hermit separates themselves. They're a loner, or they're smart enough to know that the wind is shifting. It's blowing this way. It smell like twister weather. Let me go on and get my shit, says the hermit. They know. So this is somebody safe and sound from the storm, from the rain, from the flood. Yes. Somebody who's trying to like project something onto you. Some like dirty feelings. Somebody out here is like heavy into like masturbating to you on some real shit. Okay? Like a lot, G. This is part of someone's spiritual practice. Yeah. This person is masturbating to a fallen angel. It's not you. Or else they wouldn't have thought it was okay. Like they would have been convicted. Which they probably were in the beginning. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? But somebody kept doing that, or someone's fantasizing about a divine being here, and it's a fallen angel. This is a dirty angel. This ain't even the two men that came to Sodom and Gomorrah. This like a dark angel or something like that. Yeah, this could be this could be a woman. This could be the same sex person and shit. Is what this is. That's what it feels like too. Somebody who could go both ways, and you could be a heterosexual woman or man watching. And this person is supposed to come off like a heterosexual man or woman, and they masturbate to you. It's to a fallen angel and shit. Okay? That's for somebody. They got a little deep. Let's move on. Okay? What the hell? Y'all are going to be able to pick up on these people. It's like meeting somebody and they like claim they're a good man or good woman, and they're this material and all that. And all you pick up is like dirty spirit, whore spirit. You know, you can like see hoe on people, or you know, like gigolo, like thought. You know, like you can just see it on people. It don't matter what they wearing or nothing. You could just tell. Like when they say women got DSLs, dick sucking lips. Like how you could just tell. Like you done sucked a lot of dick. Like your mouth is shaped like dick now. Like, you know, it's people like that where you could just tell and they don't see it. Yeah, you gonna split from them people. Immediately. Y'all read energy very well. You know what people's true intentions or motives are, is what this is. And what they trying to wish on you or project on you or spell cast on your ass or feed your children and all this other shit. You know, you can feel it. Your intuition is at an all-time fucking high right now. All-time high. As it should be. I feel like you getting out of something like, they said by the bare skin on your knuckles, by the skin of your knuckles. Yeah. So it's like staying in a relationship a little bit too long. You know what I mean? And it's like, or a job, or connected to something, someone, something too long that's connected to something else. Because Lot was obviously connected to God. You know what I mean? So God is like, yeah, but you live in Sodom and Gomorrah. You can't have both. Okay, it's not like Bofars, my G. Okay, I'm about to destroy this shit. So you got a choice to make, Lot. You gonna stay or you gonna leave? Of course, he like, I'm out, G. I'm out. Like, what do you mean? It's not even a question. Yes, y'all are them type of people. But he barely made it out by his knuckles too. Because as soon as they got wherever the hell it is, like some safe spot, that shit started. It said fire, hailstone, and all type of shit fell up on that damn town. Okay, so I don't know, something about a burning. Yeah, but you know what? This is a really good school. Hell yeah, we on the bus. Look at, I told you. This is my hard-on car. I told you somebody is like masturbating or thinking dirty thoughts about a divine child. Okay, of God's. I don't know what you do, Convent, what type of spirit you hold. You just feel real pure. Your intentions are pure. What you came here to do is real pure. You could be good looking. Shit, you could have a nice body and shit. You know what I mean? I feel like you're a good looking whatever, because the men came and banged on Lot's door. So, you know what I mean? They obviously were attracted to the men / angels and shit. They obviously were attracted to them. You know, we ain't ugly. I don't know why people think God's children got to be ugly and beat up and don't have shit. I don't know where that myth came from. Okay? But yeah, I feel like you look really good. You may blend in with others, look like other people that this person or these people will be attracted to. But this is you're a good judge of character. They are not. And this is why a lot of them are in trouble. Okay? I feel like somebody out here quote Bible verses while they sleeping with somebody. Like people out here doing shit like that. Like reading Psalms and having sex and or getting blowjobs and all this other shit. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. Like on some like crazy ass shit. I don't know the shit. That's enough reason to come and burn that motherfucker down to me. Okay, if you ask me. People out here are sick. Okay? Yeah. Families and shit. That look real good on the outside and claim they go to church and their kids play football and, you know, stay-at-home moms and shit that take care of the kids and go to the gym and yoga and all this other shit. This type of thing. Or people that look real shiny and glitzy and all this other shit. This them. These the people that wanted war, they said. Because they thought their God could save them. Yeah. Somebody's kids out here damn sure listening to something dirty or watching something. Somebody's kids have been, their innocence is gone. Their innocence is completely stripped. Okay? So I don't know what's on some kid, but something is on a kid. Okay? It's damn sure something sexual. And it's not like somebody violated a kid or anything like that. They were introduced to something. Their eyes. So this like somebody having sex with their baby in the room, thinking their baby don't know what's going on. The baby don't need to know. But some lust demon. That ain't like it's, you know what I mean? I don't feel like you should be doing that in front of no kid at all. But this will be like some woman or some man and some rando person they picked up at a, you know what I mean? Wherever. Like this ain't nobody that, you know, that's gonna stick around. Yeah, this like the baby watching them do that shit. Yeah, something attached to the child. The lust demon. I'm telling you, somebody out here that does some type of like spiritual work, if you like, I don't know, if you out here fucking a lot, it's a reader out here that fucks a lot, G. Okay? And then they put out spiritual messages is what this is. But this is like, I don't know, G. That's dirt. Spiritual dirt or fallen angel or something like that. So I don't know. Some about people just out here fornicating like a motherfucker, okay? I get it on getting your rocks off sometimes and shit. I mean, not now, though. You know what I mean? But just people that are just still in the process of figuring out who they are, what they like, and all that. I get all that. But somebody out here, like, just fucks constantly. Like, that's all they care about. And then they put spiritual messages out. Somebody out here is in trouble, G. Okay? They playing with fallen angels, they said. That's where their messages are coming from. Fallen angels. So, I don't know. Heavy Aries out here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, so somebody playing with some shit. Somebody like, I can do spiritual messages or do messages online. Right? This like somebody that does tarot. And they're like, yeah, spirit, give me a message. Yeah, the ancestors, the angels, and this, as soon as they log off and shit, they laying up under some man or some woman and shit, sucking dick and fucking, you know? God, like, you can't have your foot in both worlds. Yeah. So somebody still thought they had their foot in the spiritual world, and they do, but it's in the dark spiritual world. Somebody messages then changed, you know what I mean? Or it's all like, I don't know, G. I don't know. Where's the convent in this? Because we got to go to Patreon. Where's the convent in this? Little turd is what this is. That's shit coming to the surface. But that's my, you know when you call your kid, well, not everybody, but it's like, get over here, you little turd, or a dog or something, you know? It's like a term of endearment, really, but that shit floating to the surface. And here's the rain pouring. Yeah, it's a flood. I told you. You the one that get out. Even I told you by the skin of your knuckles. So you may not have made it on Noah's boat, but look at you. You like, no, I'm getting out of this flood. Like, nah. Yeah, I feel like you barely make it out of something, Convent, for real. Or away from something, or you figure something out just in time. Some shit like that. Something comes to the surface. I feel like it's your intuitive ability that helps you realize whatever this is that comes to the surface. And I feel like you get out just in time, G. For real. I don't know what you getting out of. I don't know what your kids getting out of or what. I see you taking swimming classes at the school now. Like, nope, I'm strictly into extracurricular activities here at DU. I don't leave the campus. It's just like something, I don't know, okay? You're cleansed though. You're being cleansed. And that's how to get out of something, is cleansing yourself. There's something in the water, they said. I don't know. Give me another one for the convent where they are. You look happy though. As far as shit, like, out is out. Shit. So if I got to crawl out, I'll crawl out. If I got to paddle out, I'll paddle out. If I got to fly out, jog out, run out, roll out, shit, whatever. I'm out. Yeah, you're out of something. Yeah, you're the one that split. Okay, maybe some of y'all got a reading, or you watch a reader, or it's just your intuitive abilities, your nudges, your gut is what told you that somebody got a dirty spirit around here. You know exactly who it is. You can feel it on them. Yeah, and you separate yourself. This person want to stay attached to you any type of way. This like somebody that you knew they had a dirty spirit, and like, you know, you could be like, you react to it. You know, you're like, they trigger you. The demon triggers you and shit. I feel like this is something that this demon is supposed to live. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this demon is not supposed to live in the way that you think, but it's like you're not about to, you can banish a demon. You can cast out a demon, but you can't kill a demon. You know, is what this is. So this is like you getting away from it, whatever this is, because it's somebody, I don't know what it's trying to do. Somebody got some energy on them that's not good, okay? And I feel like you picked up that you can't help this person. It could be something like that, where you thought you could help somebody and shit, and you realize they swimming all in demonic shit. You know what I mean? They all into some crazy shit. You like, oh, no. There's no help for you. Yeah, that's why it said you're not going to get out of that bed you're in. You're as good as dead already. These are people that are already like destined to drown or burn, G. For real. Give me one for the convent here so we can go. Candles. Yeah, destined to burn. Drown or burn. Okay? And I feel like that was what was gonna happen to us if we stuck around in some shit too long. Heavy Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. Something about feeling the burn. Yeah, that could have been God lighting a fire up under your ass. Like, if you know, this like Lot taking his time and shit. And the angel's like, hey, we gotta go. Lot like, all right, let me get my, make a ham sandwich. You know what I mean? Check my emails real quick, answer everybody, tell them I'm gonna be out of town for a little while. It's like this type of shit, okay? And the angel's like, pack your shit, what you can grab. You ain't got time to be sending emails and downloading shit and playlists and shit. Get your shit and get the fuck up out of here. That's like what this is. A fire is being lit under some people's ass and shit to get away from something that God is about to destroy, either with water or fire, G, okay? So I don't know. I don't feel like it's like a literal like flood. It could be. Shit, we literally burnt the fuck up. So I don't know. We didn't see shit flood. Okay, but this feels like on some spiritual shit. Like someone's spirit is about to burn, or someone's like heart is about to drown with emotion. God is about to do something to some people or some shit like that. Okay? Especially those, they keep saying that defile the divine beings and shit. That were thinking dirty thoughts or how to hurt them or destroy them or some shit like that. Something coming for them people, G. Because mind you, the men never acted upon it. So just them approaching Lot's house and saying those things, and they tried to kick the fucking door in. They tried to grab Lot's ass. Lot came out the house like, why don't y'all, you know what I mean, go on home or take one of my, like I told you, he was like, you can have one of my daughters and shit. And they were like come kick the door. You know what I mean? They were about to come charge past Lot, and the angels were still in the house. The two men were still in the house, and it says they grabbed Lot in and hurried up and slammed the door and like, you know what I mean? Like locked it and shit. And they like, yeah, it's time to go like now, bro. This like Lot making peanut butter jelly sandwiches and, you know, getting unnecessary shit. You know, he like, well, let me grab my surfboard. Let me grab my surfboard, right? And the angel like, what you need a surfboard for, G? We need to go now. That's like what this is, Convent. I feel like you get out of something by the skin of your teeth, G. For real, okay? It's about to burn down. You right. If you've been getting a nudge or an urge or signs to leave something, separate from something, no matter how much you care about it, you love it, or you want to defend it or stand up against it, some of this shit you can't stand up against because it's destined. You're not going to kill the devil, G. You're not going to kill the lust demon, okay? Or the money god or none of that shit, okay? You see, they came in the whole town was full of that energy and shit. So God like, well, I'd rather just destroy it. Why have you defend it or try to battle it when I can just destroy it? Amen. I agree. Shit. Anyway, somebody kid having a little pool party. Happy birthday, baby. Anyway, we're about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube to follow us on Patreon. If not, that has been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still, thank you for visiting my channel, My Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like that, get all Phace that at theghettonun.com. And I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.